Some musicians play the notes and some become the music. From a small village came a boy whose heart beat in sync with nature.
That the young mother dreamt that her children should have just two options in their life. One could be agriculture and the other could be art. And all the siblings chose music, true to their nature.
ಒಂದು ಪೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಣ್ಣ, ಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಗೊಂಡು ಓದೋದು. ಪಾಪ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಳಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಿ ಲಾಲ್ಗುಡಿ ಹತ್ರ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಯಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ತೆಕ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅವನು ಕಲೀಲಿಕ್ಕಾದಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ.
From that trunk began a journey that would carry the music of Karmbittal to the world. And today, through his hands, the blessing continues. He molds not just students, but torch bearers of this tradition.
He got guidance from a great guru, great musician. But whatever he could take from his guru bhakti is unparalleled. Amazing guru bhakti he has got.
திருப்பி I must do something for the place I come from. Very sensitive quality and ரொம்ப special quality.
Every year, he returns not out of duty, but out of love.
So what he is ultimately doing is not only making future generation to listen to music, but also come as a frontline musician.
A guru plants the seed and watches generations bloom.
நான் இங்கே இல்லாத போது கூட பாலமுரளி கிருஷ்ணா இங்கே இருக்கா, ஆனால் இந்த ரூபத்தில் இருக்கா.
A blessing from one legend to another.
Violin Vidwan Sri Vittal Ramamurthy is being honored with the title Swara Ratna Award. It's a very prestigious award.
Acharya Ratnakara, Vani Kala Sudhakara, Asthana Vidwan from Sringeri Sharada Peetam and Kanchi Kamakoti Peetam, Dhanur Vainika Brahma Award, and the respect of the entire music fraternity.
Vittal Ramamurthy, the moment you say the name, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಷಿಯನ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ஒரு ஆர்டிஸ்ட் ಅಂದರೆ அது விட்டல் ராமமூர்த்தி சார்.
கர்நாடக சங்கீதத்துக்கு நிறைய சர்வீஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கார்.
An artist, a mentor, a torch bearer of Lalgudi Bani, a creator of his own legacy, a guide who doesn't just teach music but shapes everyone around him. Vidwan Vittal Ramamurthy.
Jai Gurudatta, namaste andi.
Namaste, namaste.
Right? So, this podcast is a blessing of my father, my mother, my guru, Appaji. So, before I start, anybody pranams to you, your parents, all the gurus who have been in your life, and my father, Appaji, Ganapati Satchinanda Swami.
Yes.
So, pranams to my father. So, super happy.
Yeah, pranams to all of you and my Sashtanga Namaskarams to Appaji too. I have played in front of him and he blessed me several times. Yes. It's a great honor.
Great, very nice.
Yeah.
So, with that, my Hanumanji, I say, Gagan, he's helping my editing team. So,
thank you, Gaganji.
So, I know you're doing some kind of, we would start from here and then please let us know, walk through your journey and stuff. So, right now in United States, you're taking some workshops right now. So, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. See, I came to United States in the 1995 by accompanying the famous singer Bombay Jayashri in the first time. Then when I traveled all over, because I am from a very great Bani, Lalgudi sir student, people wanted to learn violin from me. So I was teaching lot of students in New Jersey, Houston, San Francisco and other places. Then I started coming to Dallas, and wherever I go, they want to host my camps, violin camps or music camps like that. So now in Dallas with the Trinity Music School, which is in Coppell, I am coming there for more than 15 years to teach and teach violin. So, and every year we are having 2-3 workshops where everybody will come and they will be for the whole day or half day, they will be with me playing all the time, and they learn to the next level. So this time I came to have a camp both in Coppell as well as in Frisco. Frisco we have recently in this March, 2026 March, we recently started a music violin school. So we are now doing it here. Lavanya and Arun, they are hosting the camps and everything. And it is going to emulate into a music school soon. In August we are going to start the school with a proper place and everything.
Right. So for the audience, right, I don't have to reintroduce your legacy and you as a person, very small, but still on the podcast I will introduce shortly, right. Today we have Vittal garu, okay, Vittal Ramamurthy garu, who is a very renowned violinist, over 6,000 concerts, spanning over 25 countries, and then holding many recognitions, right. Even though we can find all those recognitions through the Google, here we have somebody who has a lineage of a certain type of violin playing, and then who is also a Asthan Vidwan in Sringeri Peetham, right? And then also one of the days is actually named as after Guru Garu, right? And he has been or has presented in front of Barack Obama also. So that's a very short introduction, like very less than, to your lineage and stuff. But it would be beautiful, rather than me telling them, it would be beautiful to hear from you.
Sure.
So, we'll take it like that way. Okay. So we'll start from where you started, Amma Krishna Veni Garu.
Yes, correct.
Right? As much as she is your first guru.
Yes.
So can we start from there?
Sure.
Yeah.
So my mother is from a city called Coimbatore, of course.
Yeah. Yes.
And my father is an agriculturist and who is in Karnataka, Dharmasthala. Okay. Somehow they connected through music, and in those days, I'm talking about 65 years ago, and they connected, and Amma came as a daughter-in-law of this house in Karumbittil, which is near Dharmasthala, and Amma's passion was all music.
Wow, yeah.
And Appa was an agriculturist, so there was no music in the house when Amma came, and of course there were few local musicians who helped her to learn. So my mother's dream was the children should either become musicians or should become agriculturists. Okay. So we had only two choices.
No, two options.
So we were in a village which was very backward, I can say, because we had two rivers flowing on both the sides of the village, which were completely full during the rain season, and we cannot cross the river. Yeah. So we were like in an island where there was even boats cannot go in that current of the water.
Yeah.
For 3-4 months we will be inside the village without electricity, newspapers, radio, nothing. We born and brought up there. Yeah. And I did my 10th grade in that village. Once we wanted to go outside, so my mother wanted to choose a place where I can also continue music.
Yeah.
So we went to a town called Shimoga, me and my sisters.
Okay.
We all went. It's in Karnataka
as well. Yeah.
There I started learning from a teacher called H.K. Venkatram. He is a direct disciple of Lalgudi Jayaraman. That's how my journey to Lalgudi sir's style came.
Okay.
Before that, my mother's father, that is my grandfather, was a violin artist, B.V. Subbarao. So I started learning violin from him.
Right.
Then mother taught me vocal music. And in the beginning stages, as all the kids are like, I was not very much into music. I used to play the cinema tunes and everything on the violin. Then once I started learning from H.K. Venkatram Garu in Shimoga, I was really very much fascinated by music, and with the college education I started learning music also.
Did Amma ever get mad that you were not like very invested initially?
Initially, definitely she got mad. And after certain age, after college days, she did not tell me to practice or whatever. So she was just guiding how I can do that. One thing she always told that music, when it grows more and more and you get more and more popular, you should be more level-headed and grounded person.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. Very nice. So tell me a little bit about the style itself.
Yeah.
Right? That,
So-
very, very unique to Miku.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
So in like certain words, I don't want to use in English because in English respectfully we can say sir, but in Telugu chakkaga meeru ante baguntundi, so I'll use me.
That's fine. So the style of Lalgudi sir's music, if I say, I am very blessed to be his students, one of his students, and he has accompanied great stalwarts for so many years and imbibed the best of the best qualities and the music from everybody. So he took everything and he consolidated it and gave it in the form of a music which is regarded as very well respected throughout the world now. And of course, I can say there are so many musicians contributed to the cause of violin, but he is one of the very prime members of prime violinist who invented the Gayaki style, the vocal style on the violin. So I was able to imbibe those with his blessings when I do the Gurukula Vasam with him and learnt. So Lalgudi sir's style of violin playing is like more, you can hear the sahityam when he plays the violin. It's not just the instrumental music. It's the Carnatic music played on the instrument. So that's what the greatness of his. So because I was joined with my previous guru who is happened to be his student, I was able to learn to go to Lalgudi sir. Actually Lalgudi sir himself called me. I was learning from another teacher called T. Rukmini. And then Lalgudi sir wanted me to come to his house and he started teaching. And that's how the journey started.
So Andi style, like among all the different styles, as you said, there is like a gathering of accumulation, the best of the best. So in your own words, like how unique is that style? Like what is that style brings to a person, not just from the hearing point of view, but spiritually, what does it bring in the other person when they're like in this particular style of violin?
So there are two types I can say. One is music which is played in the instruments. So it is not wrong, I am not blaming anybody, but the music which we play instruments, we may have to do some frills and show the musical, show the instrumentals capabilities in that music. In that case, sometimes the spiritual value may be lost because we are going to showcase the instrumental
the technical and the mechanical
expertise and that instruments. Sax means it has some capabilities and violin has some capabilities like that.
Limitations.
But Lalgudi sir's music, he wanted violin as an instrument to showcase the bhava of the music. Bro Bharama Raghurama means you can see the bhava in which it was being sung by Tyagaraja in his violin. If you know the lyrics, you can follow that so well and you can enjoy the lyrics. There are so many songs which are very popularized by him only because it sounded like the singing. And he was able to give the bhava in that.
The translation of the bhava itself manifests even the person.
A lot of musicians after that and before in that time, they all have worked on this and they brought the best out of the best in the violin. And violin itself is a great instrument because we have a continuous sound with the bow, which will give the lyrical beauty on the bow we can do. And we have, we don't need to, we can play anything in the vocal music can bring. If we have sufficient practice, we can bring anything in the violin.
So they say music is means to God. The lights are making us. Music is means to, and then as much I have listened, as much I have read, it's always one of the prominent thing which comes among many artists, right? The translation of not just the meaning, but there is a spiritual experience that the other person gets. When there are so many people out there for so many years, so many decades in so many countries. People are actually experiencing that divine energy when they listen to you. Did you, like, when was the first time that you experienced that within yourself?
That is, in certain places it will be more. If
Okay.
you, maybe sometimes in the class also when we teach certain songs, definitely we get that experience, a spiritual
Ecstasy,
experience, or
yeah.
we will think beyond that, the lyrics and beyond the music we go.
Okay.
And sometimes lyrics also not needed, even with the tune of the raga will bring out that spiritual nature in us,
Yes,
that musical nature in us. But sometimes it is less when it is in a ticketed show where it is very formal and also all those things. When the music becomes very informal and in the temples or in front of a Swamiji, or it is even in our house, in our prayer room, or sometimes in the class, sometimes it gives us lots of spiritual energy and I think.
So, I cannot not ask about me experience in Balaswami, Appaji and Balaswami, little bit about that.
Yeah, I have been to the Dattapeetham in Mysore several times. I accompanied with Sudha Raghunathan ji, Aruna Sairam ji, Unni Krishnan, lot of artists, and of course here in our temple in Dallas Hanmar temple, I have played so many concerts all these years.
I have been there.
Yeah. Last year also Appaji was there and I played for the played one concert there. And recently, last year, Balaswami has blessed me with there is one organization in Mysore. In the name of Chaudaya, a great violin maestro, they honor every one artist every year. So my Guruji was honored a few years ago, and last year they have selected me for that honor, and Balaswami came and honored me. They honored me with the title called Dhanur Vainika Brahma. So it was a great blessing, and
we super blessed, so with all those recognitions, we feeling like super blessed. I'm pretty sure this is Appaji's blessing, as
definitely
I said.
Appaji was supposed to come and they told that day he could not. So Balaswami came. And
so among all the different roles that we play, right, as an artist, as a son, right, and there is one aspect that you hold up, which is the Guru. So when did that transition happen where you're learning, but at some time there was some kind of transition where you have decided to become a teach? Our transition, like, is it something
okay, for being me as a teacher,
as a Guru,
So that is in the beginning stage it happened because I had a necessity to teach.
Okay.
So when I came to Shimoga, I told I just came there and I had no financial background from home. So my teacher himself will send me the junior students.
Okay.
So I was a teacher almost from the time when I started learning. So it's a very different thing in my case. So I was teaching the basic students when he was teaching me the advanced lessons. That's how it started. So by that experience, I can able to customize the teaching to each student's ability and everything. So that made me a very good teacher because I know what is needed for every student and how they can. I can bring the best from them. Like that. So I have now the musical journey. I have some 55 years of experience. In teaching also 54 years of experience. I have.
Yes.
That's how it is.
So very nice.
And of course, after some age, you really know what music is, and just by teaching music, now I am able to imbibe the other qualities which a musician should have.
Okay.
And music, I am now seeing music in a bigger perspective that. It is not just for the competition or concert or just for recognition. It is much more than that. Music shapes a personality. I have seen in the United States as well as in India, the students who learn art forms have a very different style of
they carry themselves differently.
The personality is very different. The way they see things, the way
perspective about life is different.
They speak, eat, or dress, or whatever, they see the world in a very different way. So now I am able to imbibe those things, how it makes you a better person with them, And usually I don't compare anybody together, because it is not about a comparison or who is first, who is second. If you can do better than all the Swamijis tell us, if you can do better than the previous day, you will be the winner in life. That's in music.
Their own growth and success.
We can do better things every day. As a human being also, we can do good things every day and become better and better. No? We will be winners.
Nice.
Like that. So now my teaching is just not music, it's also teaching about the life skills through music. Yeah.
So actually that is what my focus was, and I know we had time constraints, so I gathered some questions that I saved.
Please.
Exactly like on that thought process. So before I get to those questions, and I really like made sure that I write them down so that I don't forget. So I'll get to those questions.
Okay.
But when the cameras are gone, lights are gone, right, behind the violin, who is Ramamurthy garu, Vittal Ramamurthy garu, behind the violin, behind the, when stage is gone, the lights are gone, tanevaru?
I am always want to be a very humble student of this great art.
Yeah.
I always want to learn more, and nowadays I want to serve more also. In my own way, however I am in my small way I can do to the community, I want to do it.
Super nice. Appaji always says, like seva, so very super nice. And I can't even express, I don't know, but I'll get to the some questions.
Sure.
So these are like the questions that really focus on మీరు ఏదైతే అంటున్నారో దాని ప్రకారం. Okay. So practical, you brought up a very interesting point, which is the practical solution for modern life, right? And that is where you are serving right now. So I want to go from there, because right now the landscape of like human life, whether it is financial turmoil or social turmoil or the societal turmoil, there is so much more than before.
Yes.
And there is more need than ever before to be connected, every human to be connected, as you said rightfully, to be connected to some form, whether it is dance or art or anything, which brings us close to not just to God, but it gives you an anchoring point to deal with everyday life. So based on that aspect, some questions, right?
Please.
So these are the things that everybody goes through. Anxiety, distractions, right, loneliness are becoming very common lately, right? What wisdom from the artistic world can help, from your perspective, how do you think like people can deal with the common things that we are dealing with every day?
Yes. So music, I think, will be a great friend. An art form is a great friend of ours, which will be with us for throughout our life. So even with the parents, I tell them, this is the greatest gift you can give to your children. Because once you are in the music class for 5-6 years, it will stay with you, even though you don't need to be a professional musician to perform, but it will be with you, which will take you after, maybe when you are in our old age, when you drive a car and you listen to Atapi Ganapatim or Appaji's Sindhu Bhairavi Bhajan, you will relate everything. And any concert you go and you listen, when you know music, it is Hamsadvani Ragam, it is Sindhu Bhairavi Ragam, if you know music and listen, the luxury is different, the happiness is different. And of course, so that is a friend with you throughout your life. So most of the anxiety, loneliness, everything will go away.
It will become your company.
Yes, every day you can see and you can relate to your older days, your classes, your buddies, and everything will come back to your mind.
It will come back to the memory.
And if you are engaging in music by studying or by teaching, whatever you know, or performing in your own way, I am saying, then it will be always with you. So you can enjoy music. Even if I am a professional musician, I will go to others' concerts and I enjoy everything. And that musician will happily see me in the concert, and he will also sing more, and there will be a connection happening, a divine intervention is there. Always we don't need to go there, what mistake he says, what he is doing. We can, with the open mind, we can go and enjoy everything. So I think that way music will give you a company throughout your life.
Very beautifully said. Such a practical solution.
Yes, correct.
Such a practical solution.
And you know the life is so stressful now. On the way back they say, sir, we heard the Dujavanti ragam of Lalgudi Jayaraman sir, and we came back home and now we are totally relaxed to do anything else like that.
It just puts you in a different state of mind, refreshes us
Yes,
from where.
definitely.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's why every yoga meditation center, even in the Western world, they use the Indian music, calm music to calm down. So.
Very beautifully, thank you. Right. So, how can families cultivate appreciation for art? The reason why I ask is not just the art, the culture also, right? Like country kani country lo, like US, like you have gone to more than 25 countries. There is a growing population of both sides. There is a compulsion in the society and human mind that we have to go after money and everything else which brings us very close to God spiritually, like whether it is art or music or anything, people don't have time for it. So based on that, how can family cultivate those things in the coming up generations?
Yeah, I think now the generation are changing. It was there before because we were all born and brought up in a very tight situation, without money and without food and everything.
Constraints of
lot of constraints, and we come back to the other countries where we see everything is in abundant. Then we don't worry about any of the qualities of the back home thing, and we will just fascinated by that. It was previously. Now people know that now they came from a comfort also. Now India is also a very developed one. So they came from that comfort to other countries, and they definitely want to keep all the art forms and everything alive with them. I have seen several families who sacrifice one of them will sacrifice for the sake of children, just to make sure that the children cultivate all the good qualities. It is not that only Indian music or dance I am talking, all the good human values, that is always, it is abundant in Indian society. So
Culture,
the Indian culture. So they want to bring it out. To that they will, I can say, they will just
one of the parent would sacrifice the profession.
Completely sacrifice for that. So it is changing now. As you said, it was there much before. I was 95 minutes now for 35 years. 30 years I am coming here. So I have seen a big change in the people also who are staying here. Even now the families here in around this Dallas, everybody is so respectful of Indian arts, and so they are all into.
Dallas is very rich. In New Jersey
and
also.
Especially I can see the big Telugu community who are worshipping the Indian arts.
Yes.
Really, I have to tell this because it is the fact here.
Really happening. So along those lines, before I forget, while there is so much culture growing in Dallas, right, there is a tremendous amount of newer generation kids who are anchoring to music, right, instrument or vocal, right, but at the same time there is a lot of competition as well. Like for a teenager or somebody like a junior artist who is just learning, and then they're also bound by like conditioning, competition and stuff, right, and they want to make a place in the society as well. For those people, what is recommendations that you give them, because sometimes they might feel pressured, but at the same time they have to find a way to find a position within that competition. So
it is sometimes it is very tough because competition is also shape you better person. So it is needed sometimes, but competition alone, if you go, we will end up in losing the interest on that art form. Because you go to Kumon class, swimming class, every place it is competition. College academics, it is competition.
As well.
So I tell my students, at least please don't have any competition here. But if you want to go to competition, I will recommend them to go there, because by going that competition they will at least perfect 3 songs or 5 songs which is needed for that competition. That's it. But I always make up their mind that winning prize is not a big deal. Everyone who participates and plays all the 5 kritis right, you are all winners in that competition. So I really feel that the examination system where everybody will be passing every step of the music may be a better idea than doing this competition. Because competition, only 1 or 2 people can win, all the others are not losers. They cannot win that competition, that's it. But we make the other children saying that, oh, you lost in the competition. Yes, it is like how you can judge music. Music is there, bhava is there, talam is there. More than everything, the humility and the respect and the love in the music is there. If I am the judge, I will give first prize to all these qualities rather than other things. So it's all there.
Said,
So how you can judge a musician or a music, it is not like mathematics where it is the right answer, it is the wrong answer. So like that. So I think to make them more into art forms, we should not make them too much into the competition world. Of course, we have to give them competition because we have to put them in the place so that they also have that courage or experience to be there. And we can arrange a lot of small concerts to
encourage and support them
to their different levels, I am saying.
Okay.
If there is a Navaratri festival, we can have one concert for the very basic student, another concert for an intermediate one, and we can have a bigger and every artist of each level can listen to the others and see how they can change themselves without having any much pressure. Yeah, like that we can do.
Very nicely said.
Actually, in Dallas, it's a lot of musicians. They are all excelling. Yes, they are performing in Cleveland Festival. They are coming to India, and I was telling there are so many musicians from here. They are performing all over now.
So this might be a redundant question, but I want to bring a deeper aspect to it, which is it's very difficult for somebody to show another person the healing power of music. It is that somebody have to experience that healing power, not that somebody says it, right? So in that aspect, right, somebody who might not be really motivated, right, or somebody who might not be inclined, because human nature is so different and varied, everybody has certain degree of interest, right, to cater those people, right, what can we say to them, whether it is yoga or music, right, to not just that we can say it, but encourage them or to show them that there is a healing power, whether it is mental, physical, psychological or spiritual ailments, right? Music can actually heal that. How can we support them? How can we encourage them to take part in this kind of things?
I think we can keep on telling that to them several times and maybe make them feel the strength or whatever the healing power in a group where we can take them and where they can see. But after a certain level we cannot make them understand because it's their mind. If they think only the tablet can cure my ailment, even a small white small chocolate also heal their ailment. But if they think that my calm mind, to make the mind calm, I can do some meditation or listen to good music, definitely it will heal. If their mind says that, then if they do it, that will be okay. So to make them do that, I think you have to expose them to the places and see, and they should be blessed to take it from that.
So the reason why I ask is because while we have all this side of the human experience, but there is also another side of the human experience, which is the practical side, where we might have a child who might be like certain limitations, we might not want to tag them, right? I don't want to give them some names, but somebody who might be challenging, right, whether it is mentally or physically challenging, right? Music has played a very big role in healing them, right? Just like mantras and slokas and kavachas and spiritual presence, keeping them in. The reason why I ask is because there is religion and there is spirituality, and there is the technical part of doing something and there is the spiritual aspect of doing something, right? So unless somebody exposes them or the child or somebody who is suffering from either some health ailments, right, there is always, like from our culture, and which is proven that it heals our body, right? So for those people, if they are not motivated from along those lines, I ask that question, like expose them to music and
I think music will definitely help. We can try teaching music to them, or when they when in the process we can understand what type of music they like. They like just the ragas, or they like the instrumental soothing music, or they want to learn something, small bhajans, or if they are very good, maybe they can learn heavy classical music. And you can just see the change in them and their interest over the years, according to that we can cater the thing.
Oh, beautifully said. Such a golden gem. Like the solution that మీరు ఇప్పుడు ప్రొవైడ్ చేసింది, like it also gives the parent to find some anchoring point what suits the child.
Definitely, yeah.
So very nice. So just some questions on this spiritual practices, music as a spiritual practice, right? Do you see music primarily as entertainment, education, devotion, or something beyond all three? And then మీరు already answer చేశారు, it's a devotion. But when does a person, like the transition, right, what needs to happen in our mind where it goes from this is just not entertainment, but this is much more spiritual than this? So what do you think, in your opinion?
See, that I think the upbringing in the family, it will start from the beginning itself. See, in our native town, in Udupi side, Udupi, Mangalore, the Udupi Krishna temple, there every family is doing bhajan in the evening. Bhajan is not like with the Shruti box or with the tambura or whatever. It is just the Devar Namas, the Purandaradasas Devar Namas. They will put the talam and they will sing. So the old man, the tata will sing, and the son and the daughter-in-law will sing, and their kids will sing. It's 6:30, everybody will join in the puja room and they start singing. So the music and the bhakti started together. From our childhood we used to sing those bhajans. We don't know what ragam it is, we don't know what talam it is. We just do the bhajan. They will call for 6:15 minutes, they all call, come for the bhajan. Everybody will go there, and after the bhajan they will have a arati to the Swami. No mantras at that time. Mantras will be in the morning puja time, all mantras. So evening only bhajan. In some houses it will be some mantras and some bhajan will be there. I am not saying in one sect of people, it's all in those places it's all. So every village have a bhajana mandira. Where Saturday, Sunday they all go there, they will do their bhajan there.
Together, like a group.
Yes. So that's how they are inclined to music and devotion together. So later years when they learn music also, the same song which they were singing as a bhajan, now they are singing it with ragam, swaram, talam, and they are singing in the mic for 1,000 people. But the devotion part will stay in their mind. Now they are not just only singing for the audience. As I told you, when it comes to a very formal concert, all those take some back seat, because we have to see that everybody will enjoy our music. So we have to do that side also. If you cut off that, it's all devotion thing, that's it.
So just a different angle from all these questions. Can you share your experience with your grandfather?
Yeah, I have from my grandfather's house, of course, he's a very strict disciplinarian. He used to teach violin in the morning, and he wanted everything to be perfect by the evening. And also very strictly he was teaching. So I was not interested. I just learned something, and because of his grandson, I had a lot of liberties. But for his children, it was very strict. For my mother, it was very strict. But when I came back to the thing, when I wanted violin, it became very easy. Otherwise they were pushing and doing all the things.
So super nice. So one question on success, failure, and inner growth, which is very practical coming up generations, right? And this is the most common problem that kids face, we all face, right? When life doesn't go according to our plans, including a music journey, right? What has helped you that you can give to the next generation that can help them as well?
Yes. So in every step I did not expect this to be happening. Every day, whatever, if I want to start a school in Dallas, let's start that. If it doesn't work well, then it will be okay. We will do something else like that. Now, I am not just saying this is my 64th year. I am not talking about now. When I was young, I just went to college, I finished my cost accountant, I started working. Then fascination was music, so I wanted to do music and support any other things for the music's sake. Then I took music and I wanted to perform, but I was not getting concerts. But I started teaching because I have to make my living. So then I started playing concerts. Then I was doing both for so many years. Now I am lessening my concert schedules because of lot of travel and everything. I am more concentrating in teaching. See, in here I teach like this. In India also we do our Karumbitil Shibira where we teach 300 students. And in Kerala, in Sringeri, in several places I go and do camps. So like that. Now I am more fascinated to share the music, whatever I know. That's like that.
There is so much of giving aspect, right? As you said rightfully, the seva that meer chestunaru. But as a guru, serving so many kids, so many countries, so many workshops, right? And so many speeches like Yale and Harvard that meer speeches icharu, right? Out of all that, what do you think that you are gaining?
Oh, the giving itself is a great pleasure, you know. At present, it's that pleasure. And when I see the teacher, the students, especially the students' parents, sometimes they come and they say, "Sir, after your class, he came back and played for 3 hours, and he was talking all the stories and the funny things you are doing on the class, and you have changed the life of my child. Yesterday, he was very different yesterday, and now in 6 months I can see a big transformation." And they are in tears and tell about their children. Those things I value a lot. So I know that there is a purpose in my doing all those things. So that's very satisfying.
I asked that.
Sometimes I also feel I'm traveling too much, and in this age I don't need to do that. I can just sit back at home, but I cannot. I want to do this, and that gives me more pleasure. Yes.
I put that question is because I teach as well. So I ask myself, like, what is that? Every year, why am I going back to teaching? So I thought about it and put real.
And you, over a period of time now, there may be 5,000 students in my journey. Everyone knows me, and I can also connect with them. Once they tell their name and that time I connect with them, the anecdotes we had, everything is coming back. Those are wonderful things in the life. You know.
Super.
And the teachers' services are always people will thank you forever. So it's only the two professions, I think, the doctors and the teachers will be thanked by the people.
Yes. Very grateful, like gratifying also. So truly said. So any podcast, I cannot we have few more minutes, but definitely I want to know a little bit about your family.
So as I
we want to celebrate them because they all
it is because see, I always, if somebody honors me, I take the honors home. I put it in front of God and say that I am just an ambassador to bring. This belongs to all our family and gurus. Because my mother, who is a visionary I call, who wanted me to be only a musician. I had interviews in the bank and other things. She told, no, if you want to go and work in a bank in some place, we don't need that. We have only one son. We want him to be either with the father's agriculture, or you become musician and we will all come with you to enjoy the music. So music is a celebration in our family. It is not my profession. So if I go for a concert, the whole family comes with me. It's like on that day we celebrate, and since morning it will be who is wearing which saree, which kurta, who is eating, and after the concert where we are going to celebrate the thing. It's like every concert I am saying, it was a celebration. So from the childhood it was like that. So mother become being a musician and father being a thing. I grown up with the agricultural things. I know how to plant a tree, how to go to the coconut and take it.
Very close to Mother Earth.
Yes, because I was doing that till my 10th grade. I was doing that at my home. Then I started music. Then I have 4 younger sisters who are all into music, and they are teaching in different places. One is in Houston, one is in Delhi, one is in Bombay, and one is in Bangalore.
Very nice.
We have schools all over. And now the next generation, my daughter, son, and my nieces, my nephew, everybody is into music, and they are big time singers and teachers. Everybody is at school. One has a school here in Dallas.
అవును చూసాను.
Tanmay Krishnamurthy. And my daughter Vijayashri and Srihari, they keep coming here.
Yes, yeah.
You would have listened to Kriti, but she is a very popular star singer in Chennai now.
అవును.
And everybody is in our family, and there are flute players, mridangam players, everybody is there. So because we, as I told you, we worship music, we celebrate music, it's like that. It's not, it's beyond the our profession. It's also our profession now, but beyond that. So for our Shibira, all this music, all our family members will come. It's a reunion of family as well as a musical celebration. So, and my father, of course, no, he is no more. He encouraged all of us. My party was there, and mother all the time, and my wife Chandrika. She is a music student when she married me, and she also learnt a few classes from my Guruji Lalgudi sir. Now she is not pursuing music much, but she is teaching the very younger kids because she has a lot of patience to do that. But she respects music a lot, and she is everything behind my success.
Very truly blessed. So one question which comes to everybody's mind. Right, there is this extension, the whole family is in this lineage of music one way or another. The next generation of the kids, right, niece, a certain, do they ever feel pressured?
No. Because they born and brought up with the same celebration style. So we did not told them to be musicians and you have to be like this. They wanted to do that. So there, of course, the little bit of what I can say,
accommodating.
Little bit of pressure will be there. It comes with any profession. No? That will be there, but that doesn't mean that they are not enjoying it and pressurized to do it. They are enjoying and doing it. Everybody, yes.
So super nice. So this I'm presenting these questions as like every artist, whether it's the beginner or an advanced. Right, there is the artist aspect and there is the human being aspect along those lines, like just two questions, right? So at this stage of your life, right, what do you believe, right? And I think మీరు already answer చేశారు ఇది, talent, discipline or grace, like is there a sequence that one should pursue them in sequence, or at certain age does one become more important than other?
It is important in the basic level. Discipline is more important. Art forms teaches you the discipline, otherwise you cannot go near into art form at all. So after the discipline you get into the talent, as well as talent will be there with everybody, but without discipline the talent has no meaning, you know? So then when the discipline comes, they can nurture that talent. With this talent, as you said, in the younger ages we want to achieve that, accomplish that one, win all the hearts of the audience and get all the prizes like that. Then after that there is a stage where we want to give to everybody. That part becomes, then the music also shapes into the graceful music. Then that time you don't want to show off on the you want to convey something. So that place is so the grace. Once you get that wisdom in your music or art form, then that will be the best thing. Yes.
So one human aspect, not that it is right or wrong, but it stays somewhere. Either we experience that or we express that, which is the ego part of it. Humans we are bound to at some point, either by for whatever factor, దట్ ఒక మాయ అనేది వచ్చేస్తుంది మనలో. అది ప్రపంచాన్ని బట్టి కానీ, పరిస్థితి బట్టి కానీ, మన సక్సెస్ బట్టి కానీ, మన పూర్వీకులు, మన యాన్సిస్టర్స్, మన లీనియేజ్లో నాకు ఒక అహంభావం, అది క్యాస్ట్ అయినా ఉండొచ్చు, సంస్కారాలు అయినా ఉండొచ్చు, ఆర్ట్ అయినా ఉండొచ్చు. అహంభావం అనేది ఎంతవరకు జస్టిఫైడ్, లైక్ దాని గురించి కొంచెం చెప్పండి.
See, in my younger days my Guru used to tell, because in the first steps when we go to the concerts we fail sometimes and come back, and Guruji will tell us, don't take your failures into your heart and success into your head, no? So after that people start clapping and they say, you are the Saraswati Avataram, you are everything, so you are, how you can play like this, all those things. Then we should be very careful about that. and we should see that we are a student of this great art, and we have to lot of things. It's like an ocean. We are just having a bucket full of water in the ocean. So we have to learn. There is so much to learn. So we have to have that level in the mind all the time. And even in our Shibir, I want to quote, people come, of course, every artist, as you said, they have done so much of sadhaka in their life, and they conquered at the best of music they have. They have a little bit of ego they may have, but once they come to our village, they say, once I come here with this atmosphere, I am completely egoless now. I don't want to go back and show my ego again once again, because that's how we, once you see the world, in a different way. When it is only artist and the audience, it's different. When you meet with the other people, lot of surroundings, everything, then you also become like that. That's what wisdom is, You have to get better and better every day. So I think once you are completely humility personified person, then the art has more value in it. Yes.
So, not that we have to represent this to the world, but ahambhava anedi, ego anedi, there is a price that we all pay in one form or another. So, as a musician, as an artist coming from a music background, from your perspective, and I think this will go to younger generations also, what is that cost me Uddeshanlo? What is that thing that you think that the price that people or artists are paying if they cannot let go of that ego and surrender to grace?
I think they cannot enjoy anything. Even though they are masters in music, they are not able to enjoy anything, because they will be in that state of the weight state. The weight is always there on their head. Head weight is that one. So they cannot enjoy their music, because whenever they sing, I think they will compare it with somebody else. Otherwise, it is good or bad or whatever. So I think if you are egoless, you can enjoy everything in a greater extent. You have the ears to listen to other music, you have the ears to take good things from all over, and you can always think that you are a student, you can learn much more in life and all those things. Everything will stop if you have that ego in with you.
While we know all the things that you have been doing for so many years, in the coming years, like, are there any ventures, or what is in the planning for you? For us?
No, I usually try to teach music in the non-musical areas, like in the villages where in India. Now in Kerala, I am teaching in a place where there are music teachers who are bringing students, but they are not exposed into much music and everything. I take artists with me, and we stay there for the 5 days, and we do that. And of course, we do the same thing here, where music is just not a weekly one class. We will imbibe other qualities with the music and do the camps. When they come to the camp, I will talk to them. I will tell how music will help them in other aspects also, and teach music like that. So want to propagate music little bit more than its main purpose. Yes.
So one question is, మీ ఒపీనియన్లో ఒక గురువుకి ఎలాంటి క్వాలిటీస్ ఉండాలంటారు? ఈ ప్రశ్న, like, the reason why I am asking is, there are so many pop-ups, right? There are music lovers, and there are schools and teachers, who are doing their sadhana towards music opening, right? But everybody is their own journey. Everybody is learning as a guru. Everybody is evolving themselves as a guru. So, in your opinion and from your experience, what are the qualities that you think, few qualities that you think that every guru should have?
Yes, I think you should be more like that students' parents or uncle, or that the relationship is much more than just the guru. Guru means just having one class, maybe it's not guru. No, when you use the word guru, you should be very careful. It is a bigger word. It's not teacher. So you should evolve yourself to that place. So if you see that there are the students, that they should connect to you as they connect to their parents. Sometimes I have seen lot of my students, and they all know, they connect me better than their teachers, because they are hesitant to say something to their parents, but they come and tell me. It may be in the subject they are taking in the college, it may be after in the college, the teenage journey, whatever, they will be more open to me rather than with their parents. And that's how the connection I am saying. That connection is in everything. They know what Vittal sir needs, what he likes, how we can make him happy, how we have to behave in front of him, what to talk, what not to talk. And they will sit and ask how this is. I don't think any of these students will listen to their parents, but they ask how we can tackle this one, how you can speak like this, how everything they enjoy. And because the bonding we connected for so many years, it is not only the music. That's what I am saying. The guru, if they call me as guru, I have a greater responsibility. I have to shape the person, not only in music, not only in mathematics, or it is a complete. I have to make him as I want him to be, as I think my son to be. The student should be like that.
So for a younger growing artist, they perform in so many different ways. Mir already you gave first chapter chinna intro pandagale. So for a first time performer who is going on a bigger stage, వాళ్ళకి ఏం అడ్వైస్ ఇస్తారు మీరు? First time performer who is going on the bigger stage.
It is a great opportunity for them to perform in the bigger stage. They should know what music is, but they should be very humble and perform whatever the teacher can say them to perform on that day. Then of course first time performance is a very memorable for them. So
ante. So it's 3:15 right now.
Okay.
So I think we have 10 minutes. So we'll just 5 minutes. So this is the last question that I have, and it might lead to like one more thing, right? If a younger person is listening to you today, remembers only like one thing, like out of all the conversation and the questions that I asked, one thing, one takeaway from me journey, me life experience, Tony, what is that one thing that you would give to not just the youngsters who are learning, just the society which is out there right now, the landscape that we have out there? There is so much of turmoil. There is religious disturbances, there is caste disturbances, there is personal disturbances, spiritual disturbances, so much of this thing. One thing which you would want to offer everybody, humanity.
As a musician, I think through our music, if we can share that love and grace with all the audience or whoever approaches us, if we can share that, it will evolve into a great place to live in this world. That's I think it's better, because we cannot make a change magically. We can do our small share by giving happiness and spread happiness and love through music, with our graceful music. Of course it has lot of spiritual value in it, so it will definitely do the needful for the society.
So this is our last question from Anveshana Talks.
Okay.
This is a very small seva and offering. The reason why I started this podcast is celebrating every human's legacy. Everybody has a journey, whether they're artists or musicians, whether there is a spiritual, right? So from our side, anything that you would suggest or recommend us, that how can we continue to support artists like you and humanity and legacy?
You are doing wonderful things, because this is a new way of reaching to the people, where they should not forget that there is a spiritual aspect is connected to the art. So you are doing wonderful things, because by doing this, of course it is good for the art form, as well as good for the spirituality, because our music, our system is always spiritual based, and it's wonderful that you are doing that. We have to thank you. The music fraternity, I am saying. Have to thank you.
So from Anveshana Talks, thank you very much, Vittal garu. Meeru vachinanduku.
Thank you.
Bhairavi.
Yes, thank you, Bhairavi. And your first name?
Padma Bhairavi.
Padma Bhairavi. Yes.
Padma Bhairavi.
Thank you, Padma Bhairavi, and thanks for your help coming today and doing this. And thanks all the audience who are listening to us. And take good things. If there is anything which is not relevant for you, please don't take it, and it's my mistake if I told anything unrelevant.
So from our side, Anveshana Talks, what we have offered today is not just a name, not just a legacy, but a sadhana and a spiritual experience of over 20-30 years and over 6,000 concerts and over 25 countries spanning. So that spiritual experience, either some of us have not experienced it yet or did not had an opportunity to experience. So through Appaji's blessing, my guru, my father, my mother, who has given me this skill, and Ammavaru, who has given me this skill to actually present our Vangmayamu, to be able to speak to such a legendary artist and be blessed today, and to be able to present not just his legacy but his inner spiritual experience. So from our hearts to your heart, and everybody who's out there looking for this energy and wisdom, it will reach them. That's my faith. And to my Appaji and my Guru, my father, Sastanga pranams, pranams, and thank you.
Thank you.
Jai Gurudatta.